All right, so today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty specific but super important.
Yeah, especially if you live somewhere, wet.
Exactly. We're talking about the space under your house, the crawl space. And our source material for this is from the Pacific Blue Mechanical website.
And they really focus on why keeping it dry is just, well, it's a must-do, it's not a maybe.
Right. And they localize it too,
Yeah.
looking at a place like Gastown in Vancouver.
And really, this is all about protecting your home's foundation and maybe even more importantly, the air you're breathing inside.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Vancouver. We all know it's rainy. But what's the real threat here for a house's foundation, according to that Pacific Blue guide?
Well, it's a bit more than just the rain. The source material talks about a couple of things that are, very local to the area.
Like what?
First, the soil itself. They mention these diverse Vancouver soil types, which basically act like a sponge. They just hold onto water.
So the ground itself is part of the problem.
A big part. And then you add in our cold winters. This is where it gets really interesting.
You mean the freeze-thaw cycles?
You got it. The guide calls them freeze-thaw cycles. So all that water trapped in the soil, it freezes, it expands, and it pushes.
It pushes against the foundation.
Hard. It creates this intense pressure that can seriously threaten the whole structure.
Wow. Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the fix? The website lays out a system with, I think, 3 main parts.
Yeah, a 3-part system. It's actually pretty simple when you break it down.
Okay, so what are they? We've got sump pumps,
Sump pumps, yep.
French drains.
And vapor barriers.
Right. So how do they all work together?
Well, think of it like this. The French drains, they're not just some regular pipes. They're these special pipes with little holes that go around your house.
To catch the water in the ground.
Exactly, to intercept it before it can even touch the walls. That water then flows to one spot where the sump pump takes over.
And the pump just pushes it out.
Yeah, it's a mechanical pump that just kicks on and pushes all that water far away from the house.
Okay, so that handles the water. What about the vapor barrier, the big plastic sheet?
That's for the air. It just stops all that damp, humid air from rising up from the ground into your home. It's what prevents that musty smell and keeps things from feeling damp inside.
It's pretty elegant, really. So we get the what and the how. But let's talk about the payoff. Why should you, as a homeowner, really care about this?
Oh, the benefits are huge. And they go way beyond just, not having a damp crawl space.
It's more than just protecting the wood and concrete.
So much more. The first one is health. The guide is really clear about this. No moisture means no mold.
Which means much better air quality.
Way better. If anyone in your family has allergies or breathing issues like asthma, it can make a massive difference.
Okay, and what about the money side of it? Does this actually save you cash?
Absolutely. 2 big ways. First, your utility bills go down. Your heating and cooling system isn't working overtime trying to dry out damp air all the time, so you get real energy savings.
That makes sense.
And second, Pacific Blue Mechanical's guide points out that a home with proper, effective drainage, well, it's just worth more. It actually increases your property value, especially in a competitive market like Vancouver.
So to sum it up, taking care of that space under your house, particularly in a wet area like Gastown, is just a smart investment. Good for your health, good for your wallet.
It's a clear win-win. And the source material brings up another interesting thought about being prepared for the future.
What's that?
This idea of using smart monitoring technologies. Imagine having a system that it sends an alert to your phone if there's a problem.
So you'd know about a small leak before it becomes a huge flood.
Exactly. Constant checks, even when you aren't looking. That's real peace of mind.
I like that. Okay, so here's a final thought for you to chew on. We talked about energy savings, right? So if keeping your foundation dry helps your whole house use less energy, how might that promote overall environmental sustainability for your home?